I guess
Mike's hot.
it's spin. Okay, it stopped spinning.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That
would
was
say
like,
wow, wow, wow.
woo. There's some energy, kids. There's some energy. Let's get
Yeah,
this going here. Builderall
that is
4.0,
one hot
guys.
intro.
Yep. Builderall 4.0 is coming, guys, October 1st. We're going to be going live. We might even be going live later tonight. I don't even remember right now. I'm so tired. We've been trying to prep our ads, doing all kinds of stuff, getting pre-recorded videos done. And I know Cindy's working on a lot of ads for her business. Just so you guys are clear, hi, I'm Chris Chesar, and this is another ambassador from Builderall, Cindy Branson.
Hello, everybody. Nice to be here.
Yep, good
Happy
friend.
Monday.
Happy Monday it
Coming out
is.
of the gate this week like a racehorse. This is amazing. We are full of energy. We are launching 4.0 this week. So, oh my gosh, everything is together, and just got off a call with the CEO of Builderall, and just more and more surprises all along every day, and just can't wait till Thursday gets here.
Absolutely. So guys, listen, we're affiliates with Builderall. We're ambassadors with Builderall. And we are actually streaming live to my channel. And we're also streaming live simultaneously to Cindy's YouTube channel. So this is an opportunity for you guys right now to get in before October 1st. You got to get the Builderall Premium Plan, and you can do it for $1 for the next 30 days. And it's a perfect window because you're grandfathered in to all the bonuses that you're going to get with Builderall if you act before, what's the time and date?
You have to act before September 30th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a hard cut off minute because things are going to change October 1st. And one of the biggest things that these next couple of days is going to give anybody who signs up for that $1 is it, just like you said, is going to grandfather them in. They are going to be locked into the pricing, but they are also going to get the funnel club. And they revealed today the value. Oh my gosh, the value is just astronomical what they're giving.
Right. So if you get in now, you would get the new funnel club that's coming, which will have close to 400. So we were told at first it was 300 to start off, but now I believe this morning it's going to be closer to 400 done for you funnels pre-built inside your premium plan. And that's why it's good to get in now, because after that first minute of October 1st, 2020, you will have to pay $199 for those done for you funnels, and there's going to be chatbot pre-built templates, over 30 of them built by the chatbot king. So
Yeah, that was, those alone are like, you could sell those for thousands of dollars each, and you have them right there done for you. And that just right there is a business in itself, a
that
business that
is,
you could start from your couch.
this is so true, so true. So guys, get in. If you're still, thinking about it or whatever, I'll tell you what. There's a link in both of our descriptions to sign up for the free webinar that Eric Salgado, the CEO of Builderall, will be presenting on October 1st, 2020 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time. Look, if you don't know what that is, just ask your computer what time is it in New York, all right, New York City, and
They're
you'll be
called
good to go.
smart speakers. You don't want to say her name because she'll turn on, but yeah.
So, all right, guys.
Just ask what time it is in New York.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, we don't want to mess you up there at your house. All right, guys, look, the reason we're here right now, we're going to showcase all the tools for the whole next month. We're going to be doing live videos on each individual tool. But that's not why we're here. We are here today
We gotta hold
show.
on, Chris. I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you because I need some clarity, and I think people watching might need some clarity because we just said you had to act. This isn't a share farewell tour where it's just going to keep coming back again, this offer. You need to act. This really is it by September 30th. But then you said sign up. So is that acting by signing up for the webinar? Are they still able to get that offer?
No. What you do get when you sign up for the webinar is the new free super account. It's a super free account, I should say. So when you sign up for the webinar, you'll get the super free account, which will give you access to everything, but like anything free, it's going to have Builderall branding all over it. So, and you can't be an affiliate. So that's the key of getting in now for $1, and then you'll be able to watch the webinar as well. Practice, use all the tools, see if you really like it, but I know you're going to love it. So I want to get into why we're here today, though. You ready, Cindy?
Okay, so let's get to it, Chris. Don't let me interrupt you again.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's your show too, kid. Your show too. All right, so why we're here. So we're going to showcase the tools. I went over all that kind of stuff. But today, I want to show you speed. And I used to have on my website, speed is the new black. And it truly is. And if you're into selling, you want to be in the black. You never want to be in the red when you're selling. So speed is the new black when it comes to uploading. When people go to your website or your sales funnel, they want immediacy. They're on their smartphone. They want to hit your link and they want it immediately to be up there. And that's one of the problems with a lot of the other website builders and website providers out there. And they just don't have the technology anymore. They haven't kept up. And what Builderall has done is just absolutely amazing. The load speeds are tops in the world. And I want to prove that to you right now.
It's very true. Speed has a direct influence on your ROI without a doubt. But from the female point of view, when you say, you know, speed is the new black, we think black is just going to make us look good. And no matter what, black is slimming and it's just complementary to your coloring. So speed being the new black in the business world means you're going to be professional looking no matter what your website looks like. But of course, since you're on Builderall, you're going to have an amazing website too.
Well, I mean,
just have to throw that in there.
You know, time is money. So, I mean, let's just face it, it's an old cliche, but that's what it is. So anytime, what is it, over 60 or possibly 70% of people are using their mobile phones to purchase and do business online. So
yeah, the numbers just keep coming up.
Yeah, it's mandatory that you guys do that.
Yeah, more and more.
So I want to show you guys how fast Builderall is, and I wanted to do this live because if it's pre-recorded, then nobody's going to really, they're going to say, that's fake, or I did something. But I'm going to do it live. You guys are going to see my screen. I'll pop my big head in there so you can see me talking. It is live. It's not a pre-recorded thing. All right, so let's do this. Cindy, I'm going to chop over for a second. Hang on, I'm going to lose you for a second. All right. Get Cindy's audio back on. All right. All right, guys. So let's put my money where my mouth is and let's go to Google speed test. And that's the only one we're going to do. I know you guys might say, well, there's other things like Pingdom and all this other stuff. We're going to test it on the Google speed test. Page speed insights, Google developers, and we're going to just go right to let's do this. Let's go builderall.com. And I'm going to do this for everyone. I know it could be a little bit lengthy process. We'll just take a quick scroll down. You guys can see it's a full website. All right, so that's pretty complex website, long page website. I'm sorry, Cindy?
There's video on there. There's clickable links on there.
All right, cross your fingers. Now this is exciting because Builderall, and after the launch, will be coming out with something called Cheetah Turbo. All right, there's a 91 score right here. Now look, I want you guys to look at this. This is mobile. This is mobile. Now, after October 1st, Builderall is introducing Cheetah Turbo, and Cindy, remind me, we'll talk about that when we're both back on the screen.
Okay.
And Cheetah Turbo is guaranteed to get a 100 score on mobile. It's amazing. It's just like almost faster than a blink. Let's look at the desktop score, 99.
Wow,
you want to write these down?
Look at that, 99.
You want to write these down, Cindy? Mobile 91.
Sure.
Mobile 91, desktop 99. All right.
One of the things about speed is, according to Kissmetrics, we're pulling these stats from, is that 47% of people do expect a fast load time of less than 2 seconds, which we are blowing that away, of course. But, and people abandon it if it takes longer. 40% of people will abandon it if it takes longer. So that's huge.
All right. So we're looking at Wix. Similar situation. Now Wix has a lot. I mean, I think there are over 20 million users, which is absolutely amazing. Kudos to Wix. Very good system. And they're all good systems. Let's face it. They're all good platforms, and you use them for what you want to use them for. So let's copy Wix, and we'll go to Page Insights. I'll get rid of that one. Paste. All right, let's do Wix. Oh, ba ba da ba ba ba. We need some countdown music or something.
I mean, one of the key things of why speed is important, Chris, is also just user experience. Wow, 43.
All right, Wix.com.
And that is mobile.
Mobile 43. Guys, that's slow. Desktop 90. So they do really well on desktop. That's an excellent score on desktop. But
They're
remember,
in the green, yep.
The majority of people are doing business on their smartphones. So this mobile is the key here. All right, so let's what's next on our list? Let's try Squarespace. It's another great system. I used to use Squarespace.
We did. We grew a lot with Squarespace back in the beginnings, many years ago.
Yeah, it's a good system, clean system. It is. It's a good system. Good templates. So you can see their website's pretty extensive. Now I'm just going with the company websites. I'm not going to dig into somebody else who uses Squarespace and stuff like that. So let's, and I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just showing you guys how fast this stuff is. All right, let's drop Squarespace in here, and boom.
So when you say that, Chris, I mean, for comparison, what you just said is saying that basically the website is built on their own platform for this test and comparison.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing is they could do is actually.
WordPress doesn't have to be hosted on WordPress.
All right, look at Squarespace Mobile.
Wow. Okay, I'm writing these down. I like to see these numbers.
18 and desktop 63. So this is Squarespace right up here. Mobile 18 and desktop 63. Hey, look, what I said to you before, Cindy, why I chuckled is because, one of these companies could actually build their main website on Builderall and get a high score. That would be the way to go. All right, that's Squarespace.
This is true, but just for reference too, because I'm looking at, we have what Builderall does. They did a speed test and put a chart out for comparison's sakes, and just for accuracy and comparability, just showing that we're using the same link, we're using the same sites and
Yep.
that they're all built on their own platforms.
Yep, I'm going right to the direct company site. All right, guys, we're here at
Mm-hmm.
GoDaddy. Now, these guys do a lot of stuff, and come on. Look, I know the WordPress users probably never used GoDaddy, but guys like me, that's the first go-to, and we all know why. From the Super Bowl
Because they had great
commercial,
commercials with Danica Patrick.
yeah, from 20 years ago, whenever it was. No, it wasn't Danica. She came later, so it was
Oh, okay.
before your time. All right, GoDaddy. I'm not sure if I copied this. Let's copy it. Copy. Get rid of Squarespace. Paste. Analyze. I'm interested in this one because I don't remember testing this one. I think I did, but I don't remember what the score was. Now, if this comes up, if there's an error, we'll just refresh the page and everything like that. So now that's not bad. That is not
69
bad.
for
That's,
mobile. Yeah,
yep,
but that's in the yellow. It's right in the mid-range for mobile.
yep. So that's been the highest one. Builderall was 91
Correct.
on mobile and 99 on desktop. And here's desktop for GoDaddy. Now, I'm not thrilled with that, but it's not bad. So so far, that's been the best one underneath Builderall. So, all right, who's next on the list? Let's go with Kartra. Great system. I also used Kartra before. And Kartra.com, right? And I'm doing this way so you guys can see me typing in. I'm not having anything bookmarked or anything like that. So I'm going in direct. So main website, I got a video on there. Pretty straightforward. Kartra sites are nice. They're very clean. And all right, you can see another long page. Pretty extensive menu, drop-down menu thing there. All right, let's put them to the tests. Copy. Paste. All right, Kartra, here we go. So this is a good way if whatever website you're using, or if you use someone to build your website, you can go just type in Google speed test, and this developers.google.com will come up /speed. Now, okay, who are we doing? Kartra, right? Okay.
We are.
Yeah, Kartra. Here it is, right here. So mobile. Now that surprises me.
Wow.
It's 24. That does surprise me. And desktop, 83. Not bad, but not great. So Kartra, 83 on desktop, and on mobile, they got a 24.
Yeah,
All
so
right,
that's interesting that, you can place differently for mobile versus desktop. So even though you're number 3 fastest for R8 that we're testing on mobile, doesn't mean you're number 3 on desktop. I mean, it could be number 8 in one category and 3 in the other.
Yeah, that's a great point, Cindy. All right, let's do ClickFunnels. I also use ClickFunnels. Now, ClickFunnels is known for their long pages. That's kind of their thing. They got a lot of moving parts here. I don't know if you can see all that behind my head. A couple videos on here. Great. Russell Brunson has truly built an empire. Genius marketer. Love Russell.
He is. I give him a lot of credit for how he built his business overall.
Yeah, think about it. He
Very
basically,
motivational too. He is.
He is. He gets your blood pumping. So they got a pretty extensive website here. Let's drop them in the speed test, see what happens. Now, ClickFunnels, Russell pretty much coined the term sales funnel, if you think about it. Paste.
He
All right,
coined
hold on,
the
Cindy.
term.
Hold on, Cindy.
Okay.
ClickFunnels right in here. Let's analyze that one.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Cindy.
I was going to say, he did coin a term to make it popular and on the tip of all of our tongues. However, The sales funnel's actually been around since about, I think, 1949 with the Vitamix way back when. You could see a half-hour commercial. It's very interesting to see the concept in black and white way back when they were selling, when Vitamix first came onto the market. It was a sales funnel.
No, that's true. That's like the first infomercial that we've been able to track down is Vitamix from 1949. You can look that up on YouTube. It's absolutely, first of all, it's offensive to women, but
Yeah.
it's
Got to be a little bit of a duck and let it roll off your back, some of the things that they say, but it's very educational too, from a marketing standpoint.
all right. ClickFunnels.com right here. Just got a 10 on mobile. Now I've done tests on ClickFunnels before, and they range right in between 10 and 20 on speed, on load speed, on mobile, and then desktop. Okay, I've had this before, and this is what I'm talking about. That's not ClickFunnels' fault. So let's just go to refresh the browser and see if we can get another analyzation. So I just refreshed, and we'll see if we can get that number up. That's no reflection on ClickFunnels, guys. I don't want to. That's just Google Chrome.
And the other thing is like when you do these tests, they can vary day to day, or if you do them multiple times a day, you can actually get slightly different scores. So I know when Builderall themselves did this test, like we just came back at a 10, but they had a few more points. They had 13 on their test.
Who you said Builderall? What?
Builderall has their charts, and one of the things that, of course, they did ClickFunnels, and they ranked a Google score of 13 on mobile when Builderall did it. So it's not always going to be, because websites can get tweaked, they can change, and various things can affect the score. So it's important to know that there's a little fluctuation there, depending on time and day and so forth.
Whoops. So give me another bad one. Let's just go fresh in. I might have to do it incognito.
And while you're doing that, another, important reason why speed should be a priority for building a website or a sales funnel is because Google has, I would say, a self-confessed love of speed. They actually have been quoted as saying they want the whole web to be fast. They want everything to be fast. And they think, especially today, we all want instantaneous results. We want that push button, that magic pill, that, we don't want to wait anymore. We get very impatient. So
I'm getting impatient right now.
Mission to be super speedy, easy access, user-friendly. These are all important things that speed comes into play.
All right, we got the 10 again. And desktop 40, here we go. ClickFunnels 40 on desktop, load speed, and on mobile, we got a 10. So, and I think Cindy makes a really good point about speed and Google and all these search engines. Your ranking, their algorithms are gonna, if your website's slow, that's not good for their customers. So Google's can drop you down. I'm not saying that's what they're doing. I'm not a web developer. I'm not into all those analytics that way. But all I know is when I build a website, I build a sales funnel. And now with Builderall's new e-commerce store that they're coming out with, I want my stuff to come up now. I don't want it to just crawl as it opens. But we'll get into that in a minute. We got one more, and then I'll check if there's any comments if somebody wants me to check something else. Let's get rid of that one. And what is it? I think it's GrooveFunnels, right? Yeah, they're coming out.
GrooveFunnels, and actually we have WordPress too. You didn't do yet.
Oh yeah, thanks. GrooveFunnels.com.
I mean, you brought up crawlers, Chris, and that's important because a lot of people know that word, and Google Betcacha has actually interviewed Google themselves, and I can't recall the name of the person that was interviewed, but it was somebody at the corporate office, and they actually were quoted as saying, and I'm going to read this: Google will reduce the amount of crawlers it sends to your website if your server is slower than 2 seconds. And this is important because especially for things like blogs or any updates you've done,
Yep.
it might not reflect immediately
Yep.
like it should.
All
So
right.
that's where
Hold on,
that's
Cindy.
another reason why it's important.
Let's finish this up, and then I'm going to bring you back into the screen to chat a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All
Yep.
right, so this is Groove Pages. A lot of people call it Groove Pages. I always call them Groove Funnels. They just started, very similar to Builderall 3 years ago. This is probably going to be a really good system. Can't say anything bad about any of these systems, but Groove Funnels, they're going to make some noise. Let's face it, they're going to make some noise. But all the people who know about Builderall from 3 years ago, they just started. Software is tough. You're introducing a lot of things, and you got some bug stuff. That's all gone with Builderall 4.0, and that's the great stuff. Everything is out of beta, and it's kicking. So that's the only thing. 3 years from now, I would take a look at Groove Funnels and compare it then against Builderall, but we'll give it a shot now. They have an extensive page like they all do. I'm just showing you here. It's not too bad. Okay, click this here, drop that in, paste groovefunnels.com, analyze. So this is Groove Funnels is pretty new. I mean, they've been around, I guess, less than a year, and they gave away a lot of free accounts, and I believe they have their big launch as well. And that's good.
Sorry.
I think Cindy's shuffling around in the background. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
It's live video. Now okay, guys, that's concerning. All right. This is groovefunnels.com. That's their own website. Their mobile score came in at a 15. And their desktop is a 40. Guys, they're new. It's going to take time. They got some cool stuff. There's some cool, innovative stuff coming with Groove Funnels, but these scores aren't good for right now. Now, I haven't even we'll do comparisons with the tools, and I'll get into that with Cindy in a minute, but that's Groove Funnel. Now, she talked about WordPress, or I did, I guess, one of us did. So mobile 15 on Groove Funnels and desktop a 40. All right, so let's try WordPress. And wordpress.com. I see this a lot with WordPress. I used to like that. See how the pictures kind of squeeze out? It's kind of cool, but I kind of feel like it's getting old. But then again, we're, on websites all day long, so yeah, I don't like when there's too much movement in websites. This is pretty extensive site here. So, yeah, it's making me dizzy. All right, let's drop that in. Copy, Groove Funnels, paste. All right, WordPress.com, here we go. Do, 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 do. You were supposed to add to that. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad for mobile.
78 on mobile, yeah.
You know what? I'm very impressed with this. And desktop, 96. So WordPress, not bad. WordPress. Yeah. All right, let's check before I crap out of here. And now, hey, Coffee Talk Marketing. My partner's there, Dominic Biggers. Thanks for watching, Dominic.
Hey, Dominic.
All right, so let me cut Cindy back in here.
One of the things I'm going to... Okay.
There we are.
Hey, there we are. We're back. So one of the things about WordPress that I think is important to mention is you're testing WordPress on WordPress server. So many times when we have clients, many times, WordPress is kind of notoriously known for being one of the slower load speeds. And that's because they can be on any server. Whereas Builderall, if you build a Builderall website, you're always going to be on the Builderall servers. WordPress is not that scenario.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have an earpiece in here, Cindy, and I felt like you dropped out for a second, but I think you're back. Right? Are you back?
Okay. I'm here if you're here.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. So
Okay.
one of the other things I want to talk about, we're going to cut this one short because we got a lot of work to do, promoting the new Builderall 4.0 launch on October 1st. Guys, Cheetah Turbo. We talked about that earlier, and Cindy's going to calculate these numbers in a second for us, right?
Calculate how?
Just the fastest to the slowest.
Oh, okay.
And do mobile, and then do mobile, and then do desktop separately. We can do two lists. Is that cool?
Okay.
So Cheetah Turbo is going to be a new system. So right now, Builderall came out with the Cheetah website sales funnel builder. It is, boom, spectacular. It is the fastest loading website builder in the world right now. Fastest loading, I should say. And it's fast now. So Cheetah Turbo is kind of like we're scratching our heads when Eric Salgado mentioned it, and it's just like, faster? I mean, really? So we haven't seen it yet. But so I'm not really sure if it's a part of the same Cheetah or if it's like an extension to the Cheetah builder that Builderall already has, but it's guaranteed to hit 100 on the speed scale on mobile. And it is like less than a blink. So we're all really excited to see Cheetah Turbo. So tell me when you got those numbers and
I have those numbers, Chris.
What do you got, kid?
All right, so we're going to go with mobile first because we all know how important mobile is, and that the numbers are going through the charts on how many people access websites mobile versus desktop. So number one, we have Builderall at 91. And then second, we have WordPress at 78. 3 is GoDaddy with 69. 4 is Wix with 43. And this is where it really starts to drop here. 5, Kartra at 24. Number 6 is Squarespace with 18. Number 7 is Groove Funnels or Groove Pages with 15. And number 8 on mobile is ClickFunnels with a score of 10. All right, so now just
all right, hold on before we continue. So that was all the mobile load speeds.
Correct.
Wow. Okay. You know what surprises me the most on that one is Squarespace was so low.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a real disconnect between the top half and the bottom half, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, we ready for desktop?
Desktop load speeds, guys. Let's check it out.
All right, so number 1 with 99 is Builderall. Number 2, again in second place actually, is WordPress with 96. Number 3 is Wix with 90, which is astonishing different score than their mobile.
Okay, hold on.
Number 4 is...
So hold on, Cindy. So Wix that's a good score, 90 on desktop. What was Wix's mobile score?
43.
43. Oh, that's low. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's a big gap. That's a big gap.
It is.
All right, so then we go down to number 4 on desktop. Ranking with a score of 85 is GoDaddy. Number 5, ranking with a score of 83 is Kartra. Number 6, dropping 20 points, is Squarespace at 63 was their score. And then tied for 7th and last place on desktop are GrooveFunnels and ClickFunnels, both with a score of 40.
Yeah, that's well, GrooveFunnels I kind of want to give a pass right now because they just started. So ClickFunnels, They are fantastic. They have a fantastic system over there. It's just technology-wise, marketing-wise, they're really good. With Russell Brunson, amazing, amazing marketer. But the technology-wise, it is very slow, and it seems like they haven't really kept up with, you know, just what's going on. Things change, and everybody wants something fast. Everybody wants things to load fast. So, but it's still, I go back to Squarespace is my biggest surprise, both on desktop. What was desktop on Squarespace too? Not that I'm picking on
60,
Squarespace.
yeah, no, it was 63. So they
That's
rank
not good.
number 6 out of 8 on our test here today.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So, guys, look, that's just a speed test. We're not even talking about comparing all the tools, because first of all, nothing out there compares to all the Builderall tools. Everything that you get in one platform that seamlessly integrate with one another. And correct me if I miss something here. I mean, obviously you got the Cheetah Funnel Builder. You got unlimited emails leads that you can put in. So you could have unlimited emails to send and unlimited leads in your Mailing Boss list with no extra cost. There's no upsells. It's one flat price. Try it for $1, 30 days. Then you will upgrade on the second month. It won't upgrade. It'll just turn over to $69.90 if you agree to stay. $69.90 a month to get Website Builder, unlimited emails, a scheduling booking app, a webinar builder. You can build an e-learning course. What am I missing here? Oh, the digital magazine.
Oh my gosh, Chris. If you want to talk builders, you got the Canvas builder, e-commerce, you got the chat builder and the messenger bot, the webinar, the e-learning. You got an app builder, a directory builder, and you got the booking app that you can actually do classroom style bookings. You can do all kinds of things that is going to have checkout integrated. So it's just the capability and functionality of everything coming together. It's a marketer's dream just to
Yeah,
have
it
one
really is.
spot where you go and log into one place and everything is there and everything's working together.
That's right. And I think Cindy mentioned the chat bots. And that's an interesting thing,
Yes.
because there's the site bot. That's like a website bot. It's just guiding people where to go. You know, you've seen those things. They have blocks. Answer yes or no. You hit yes, and then it goes it takes you to another direction or in the site bot. Then you have the Facebook Messenger chat bot. That's the key, because you connect with people on Facebook Messenger chat bot. You can build out a whole template. You're connecting them into your, what do you call that? Into your world. That's your lead. You've captured a lead right
Yeah,
there.
you can actually have a full conversation, answer multiple questions, direct them, give them, you can actually even say, oh, new client intake form, here you go, download it here. You can have, it's a multimedia experience where you can actually have them watching videos through that as well.
Yeah, that's right. And not only that, the webinar builder, you can integrate the Facebook Messenger chatbot with your webinar. So you could have an evergreen webinar going through Builderall. And this is all for the same price. It's just a tool that you get in your premium plan. You could be sitting there on the beach drinking margaritas and somebody's watching your webinar. You could actually interact with them live. I mean, is that insane?
It is insane. And for some reason, I just thought of my mom's pink toolbox. We made fun of her because she bought this thing. And when we moved into the condo and it was just us girls and we had no tools, and she went out and bought a pink toolbox and had pink tools. And we just were like, you're never going to need this. You don't even know what this is. And why do you buy all these tools? Well, someday I might need it. And sure enough, we still use some of those tools today. And I always chuckle getting that little hammer out with the pink handle but she got a deal. She knew the value of buying it all at the same time. All of it worked together. All of it had the same aerodynamic handles and whatever you want to say about an actual toolkit. But Builderall is the same way. You're getting all the tools ready for them today, ready for them tomorrow. Maybe it's a month, maybe it's next year. They're all going to be there. They're all ready to work for you, and they're all going to work beautifully together.
That's the key. First of all, I mean, to do a webinar. Now, I just had someone come over. I'm not going to mention, but they came over from another platform, and the reason they did is because we had so many tools that they were using for their business. They wanted their sales funnel. They had to get an emailing service, email autoresponder service. So they had their site builder, their email service. Then they also they were doing a e-learning course. So they had a separate subscription for that, which was like $150. And then they had a subscription with the webinar provider. So it was all adding up to over $600 and some a month, to where you could come to Builderall and do it all for $69.90 per month. I mean, it's mind-boggling. So
yep, it certainly is.
Cindy, I want to go over a couple other things that we didn't talk about real quick.
Okay.
Browser notifications app is another thing that if you guys are into digital marketing, browser notification is if somebody opts in, you can just, it's like a text message to somebody's computer screen right on their browser. Just a little pop-up will come up, hey, check out my sale. And they're called push notifications. That's included. The new e-commerce store that, I gotta say, it's gonna make Shopify start biting their nails a little. And that's coming October 1st.
Yeah, they are
I've
just
seen it.
doing a fine tuning to that, but once it's so close. And I think just the final pieces are the taxes and the shipping, because they're just so different state to state and worldwide. So they want to make sure everything's perfect. But it's that e-commerce is going to blow people away, and no extra fees. Nobody has to pay extra fees.
That's it. It all comes with it. So, Cindy, on the e-commerce,
yes.
let's talk about this. The new e-commerce store. If you're in a premium plan, you could have unlimited products and no fees. You mentioned that, no fees.
No fees.
Boom. You know, you're selling t-shirts. You could have 1,000 t-shirts. You could have another 5,000 different categories of colors and sizes. Unlimited. $69.90. Just that alone is ridiculously awesome.
Mm-hmm. It certainly is, Chris.
That's all I get is a mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think, Cindy, you know what the problem is? I've been with Builderall for almost 2 years. Cindy's newer, what, couple months, I guess?
It's
about 6 months?
Correct, yep, 6 months.
Oh, I'm sorry, your mic's cutting out for some reason. But anyway, we're getting so used to it. And we take it for granted, all the cool stuff in here, right?
We do, and we also take for granted when we have our Monday meetings that it's like you feel like it's your birthday, you feel like it's Christmas. Like, what's Eric going to give us today? Because he's always just adding to it. And I know it's like this build up to the launch and this build up to the 4.0, but we also already know he's already got grander plans, so we know it's going to continue. It's not like 4.0 and done. It's 4.0. Okay, now let's work on the next upgrade. So it's always going to be evolving. He's always going to be working to just add value, because that's who he is. He loves to give us stuff. He does, and us by meaning like we are kind of his family. That's the way we feel. Like he treats us like family, which is amazing in itself, that you can come into a business like this, especially this industry of affiliate marketing, or be in an agency and have an entire support team, an entire motivational team, inspirational team, training team. You have it, it's here, ready for you. And you can do it from your couch. That's my new thing now. You can start this business from your couch.
That's a great point. You could run a full, I didn't think of that. We got to do an ad or something with that. But
I
you
did.
could, you did? There you go.
I did.
Well, I think you're going to have success with that, because that is so true. You could actually have a full-blown, all-out business on your couch. I mean, for real.
From your couch. Yep.
At one monthly price. I mean, so think about if you had a brick and mortar, you'd be paying a couple $1,000s in rent alone, let alone all your utilities. For basically $69.90 is your rent to have a store or just a business in your own living room. That's amazing.
Yeah. Doors open 24/7. Yeah, and you can have a receptionist, chatbot. You can have a market. I mean, you have all these people working for you because you have the tools that are doing those functions of the business. So it is amazing.
It really is. Hey guys, we did this speed challenge with other platforms, not to pick on anybody. We're not those kind of people. It's not who we are. We did it we're proud. We're proud of Builderall, and we're Builderall users. And we are so proud of the system just to be a part of it and to be using it. Builderall, like Cindy said, it is family, and you're never alone with Builderall. When you come into our group, and many others, if you come into ours, click on the link in the descriptions on either one of our channels, you guys will see we're there for you. We do live meetings with you, live training 3 times a week. We're always there. We have office hours. We have office hours every. I'm getting feedback.
When you come into our group,
Yeah.
I had to shut you down. I just shut your audio off for a second. When you come into our group, we have live office hours where me or Cindy are just sitting there at the computer waiting for you guys to pop in if you have a question without scheduling an appointment with us, every Mondays and Wednesdays. And you can always book one-on-one calls with us. And we're available for you. We're there for you. We're there to help you no matter what you do, whatever niche you're in, business in, or if you're just into being an affiliate to sell Builderall, we're there for you as well. Let me bring Cindy back in here. Let me see. Did you fix that audio up? Nah, we're getting feedback. You got
one-on-one
it's okay.
calls with us.
I'm gonna close it out, and it's most likely, Cindy, it's in your YouTube studio. You have to mute the video in the preview. You got that? Let me see if I can bring her back in. No.
Nah, we're good.
All right, that's okay. Cindy, don't worry about it. Have a smile on your face. We're going to close out anyway. Guys, check out our links in the description. Try Builderall. You'll automatically get grandfathered into Builderall 4.0 on October 1st. If you come in now for $1, you'll get 30 days for $1 to check the whole thing out. I know you're going to love it. Then you'll be grandfathered into the $69.90 price per month for life. You'll also get the Funnel Club if you come in before October 1st. You'll get that free. That's going for, Builderall's going to sell that for $199 and after October 1st. And it's still a bargain. I mean, it is incredible. By the end of this year, there should be 500 done for you sales funnels on different niches, on different lead capture stuff, quiz funnels, survey funnels, and the 30, at least 30, I know they're already in there, 30 chatbot templates built by the chatbot king, Wasili Burbilis, I believe that's his name, Burbilis. Wasili, and he is an amazing, amazing chatbot we call him the Chatbot King. And that's it, guys. If you're undecided if you want to pay the dollar, which is refundable if you cancel, actually, before your 30 days are up, Builderall will give you your money back. So you don't even have to worry about that. It's like trying Builderall for free almost if you canceled before the 30 days are up. But I want you to check it out. If you're still on the fence, just go to the webinar, okay? Click on the link in our descriptions, go to the launch webinar, Builderall 4.0 launch webinar, check it out, sign up, and not only will you see you'll see all the stuff that's coming that you're gonna get, you will, as a gift, you're getting a super free Builderall account just by signing up for the webinar. That's it. Guys, I'm gonna close it out. What does it say? Hold on, let's bring Cindy in here. Let me see. Is your audio back now?
Can you hear me? I think I fixed it.
Yeah. Are
we good? So sorry, I got excited for a comment on YouTube and I didn't realize I was kicking the audio in at the same time. So yeah, Chris, excellent job. Sorry I had some technical difficulties here today with you, but yeah, everything Chris said. But also, if you don't want to wait for the webinar, we both have a calendar. Our booking apps, our links are in the descriptions as well. You can always just book a time, take 15 minutes, ask us your questions, and see if we can show you, tell you, or give you our own experience in a different way by answering your questions for you today, tomorrow, before the launch, so we can get you in on this deal because we want you to save money.
Yes, definitely. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you guys on the inside. So join up today. We'll see you guys later. Oh, one more thing. I mentioned this before, but I want to clarify that. I'm not here to pick on anybody. Like I said, I'm proud to be a Builderall member. I'm proud to be, and I know Cindy is as well. We're both proud to be Builderall ambassadors, and it's an honor for us. And ambassador means we help the community. That's our job. As an ambassador, we're in the official Facebook groups, helping others, answering questions, and being there for support. So, guys, I wanted to do this live because I didn't want to think there was any shenanigans. And yeah, was it a risk? Builderall could have been doing a huge update at the time. I should have asked Eric, don't do an update at 12:30 today. So, but it all worked out. It all worked out great. I thought we learned a lot of information today. And you ready? You want to say goodbye?
Thanks, everybody. It was another fun time here with Chris Chezar, and please do reach out, comment, subscribe, or book an appointment with us. We'd be happy to answer your questions and let you know more of our own story if you want to know it.
Sounds good. All right,
Have a
guys.
great
See you
day.
later.